Make this for the peanut butter lover in your life and score some extra brownie points. Hi everyone, it's Tasha and welcome to another recipe video. And today we're going to be making, you guessed it, peanut butter brownies. I made this ages ago, possibly during lockdown, but I never actually published the recipe. Originally I adapted this recipe from a recipe I found on BBC Good Food website. It was just a regular chocolate brownie recipe, but they actually put some extra chocolate chips in. And at first when I first made that recipe I just wanted to make the recipe. Then I noticed it had 14 steps. 14 steps to make brownies, you're having a laugh. Brownies are and should be one of the simplest things you can bake. So I decided to strip back their recipe to its roots. I kept some of the quantities like the chocolate to butter ratio and the cocoa powder to flour ratio, tweaked some of the steps to make it a lot simpler and added a few of my own things too. And one of those things I added was peanut butter. So you can actually make this recipe without the peanut butter and make proper, just regular chocolate brownies. But that's not what we're going to do today. We're going to be making peanut butter ones. This is another quick and easy one. So with all that said, let's go to the kitchen and see how it's done. First, let's preheat the oven to 180 degrees C. I've also prepared an 8 by 12 inch square brownie tin. What I've done is I've oiled the bottom and the sides with a little bit of vegetable oil, and this helps the paper, the non-stick paper, stick down. I just cut out a sheet and roughly shoved it in, so yeah, no frills. Here we have a pan of barely simmering water. I'm going to place a bowl over it, making sure the water doesn't hit the bottom of the bowl. And here I have 185 grams of unsalted butter. And I'm going to melt in 850 grams of dark chocolate. This is 70% cocoa solids. Make sure you give it a stir to help it along too. Now that this is fully melted, we're going to take it off the heat. Let's turn this off and bring the bowl over here. Here we are, just got a little towel here to catch the drips from the condensation under the bowl. Now it's quite warm at the moment and I want to add eggs, but not yet because I don't want to cook the eggs before we've even baked it. So I'm going to cool it down a little by adding 275 grams of caster sugar. We can get rid of this now. And now, yep, that is only just about warm. We're going to add 3 eggs. I'm going to add in a teaspoonful of vanilla bean paste. You can use vanilla extract, but my vanilla bean paste is about to expire, so I want to use it up rather before it does go off. This is going to make it a little bit richer. Now we're going to add in 85 grams of plain flour, and we're also going to sift in 40 grams of cocoa powder, as if this wasn't chocolatey enough. And now we're going to give this a good old stir. Oh, just before I forget, we're also going to add in a little pinch of salt. And let's give this a good old mix. And that is it, that is our shiny, glossy, chocolatey brownie batter. Let's bring back our prepared lined tin. And we're going to add our brownie batter straight into it. And we are of course going to flatten it down. Oh, I love this, it moves like lava, chocolatey, chocolatey lava. I'm also going to give it a few quick wraps on the counter. That's going to get rid of big air bubbles in there. And now I'm going to spoon about 1/3 of a jar of peanut butter on top. We're going to dollop it on and then we're going to swirl it. This is my favourite ever peanut butter. This isn't an ad, I'm not being paid to say this, haven't even been gifted this. I just really love Man in Life peanut butter, especially the deep roast crunchy. It is so good. So remember, about 1/3 of a jar, and we're going to dot it on randomly. That's about it. By the way, when I say a third of a jar, this jar is 275 grams, so, you know, a 270 gram or 300 gram jar, a third will be fine. And now I'm going to give it a good swirl with a knife. And now we're going to bake this for about 25 minutes. It's been 25 minutes and look at how good this brownie looks. Oh, alright, let's let it cool down and then we're going to cut it and serve it. Look at those peanut butter swirls, and you've also got, oh, we've got apparently seagulls outside. Apart from that, we also have crunchy peanuts. And look at the gooiness inside, lovely. Had to do the slow mo twice because the first time I forgot to actually use slow motion mode. Anyway, look at how gooey the inside is. I've cheated, I've already taken 2 bites. First one was a slow mo fail and the second one was a slow mo win. This is my favourite kind of brownie. It's fudgy, a little bit gooey right on the inside, cakey around the edges and then crisp on top. Listen to that. Oops, I dropped a crumb. I think this calls for another bite, so cheers. Perfect combination. I like the crunch of the peanut butter too. Feel free to use smooth peanut butter. Sorry if my voice is a bit thick, it's clinging to the roof of my mouth. So yes, that is some good peanut butter. And you know what, it's around about almost Easter by the time I'm posting this, so what you can do is sprinkle over some mini eggs just before baking the brownies. So in this case, after you finish swirling the peanut butter, you would dot the mini eggs on top and bake it. I'll put a link to my matcha Mini Egg Brownies below actually. Those are also very good. So there you go, easy peanut butter brownies. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed today's recipe video and I hope you'll join me next Wednesday for my next one. Get the full written recipe on my blog tashcakes.com, follow me on Instagram on tashcakes.taste and find me on TikTok too, on tashcakes there too, but my handle is food in slow motion. Subscribe and hit the notification bell if you'd like to see more, give this video a like if you'd like it to help other people find it, comment down below if you'd like me to make anything in particular and I'll see you all next time. Be good, be nice and have a good week. More crumbs, you can't take me anywhere.